Okay, good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to SCJC online classes. Now, today we will discuss something about the centers of a triangle. Now, centers of a triangle means centroid, orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter, and so on are called centers of a triangle. Now, first one is centroid of a triangle. Centroid of a triangle. Centroid of a triangle. Now let us consider a triangle ABC. ABC is a triangle. Now D is the midpoint of side BC, E is the midpoint of side AC, F is the midpoint of side AB. D, E, F are midpoints of the sides of a triangle. Now the line segment joining the vertex A and midpoint of the opposite side is called median through A. Median through A. And the line segment joining the vertex B and midpoint of the opposite side is called median through B. Now this is called median through C. These three medians are concurrent, that means intersecting at only one point. That point is called centroid of a triangle ABC and is denoted by capital G. Centroid means a point of intersection of these three medians. Now we know that this centroid divides each median in the ratio 2:1 from the vertex. Each median 2:1. Each median 2:1 divides in the ratio 2:1. That means centroid divides each median in the ratio 2:1. Okay. Now triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is a triangle. Now DEF are midpoints of the sides. Now this is called triangle DEF. Now centroid of triangle ABC is coincide with the centroid of triangle DEF. That means centroid of triangle ABC is equal to centroid of triangle DEF. ABC triangle యొక్క centroid, DEF triangle యొక్క centroid same. DEF are midpoints of the sides of a triangle. Okay. Next one. Now G is the centroid of a triangle. G is the centroid of a triangle. Now join AG, BG and CG. If G is the centroid of a triangle ABC, then area of this triangle AGB, area of this triangle BGC, area of triangle AGC are equal. That means this area of this triangle is equal to area of this triangle is equal to area of this triangle. Total, that means area of triangle AGB is equal to area of triangle BGC, BGC is equal to area of triangle AGC, AGC. If G is the centroid. Now area of triangle ABC is equal to total area of total triangle is equal to 3 times of, that is equal to 3 times of area of this triangle. And that means 3 into triangle, area of triangle AGB, or that is equal to 3 times of area of triangle BGC, or that is equal to 3 times of area of triangle AGC. Now area of total triangle AB is equal to 3 times of area of this triangle, 3 times of this triangle, 3 times of this triangle. Or area of one triangle, this triangle is equal to area of triangle AGB is equal to 1/3, and that means 1/3 of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle AGB, that area of triangle BGC. Now area of triangle AGC. Now area of one triangle is equal to 1/3 of area of total triangle ABC. If G is the centroid. Okay. Next one. Now median through A. AD is called median. Here D is called midpoint of side BC. Now centroid G divides each median in the ratio, in what ratio? 2:1. That is 2:1. Now length of the median AD is equal to total length median AD is equal to. Now AG plus GD. అంటే AG plus GD. That is equal to AG plus GD. Now length of AD is 2 times of length of GD. అంటే ఇది 1, ఇది 2. This length is half of the length of this one. అంటే ఇది ఇందులో half. That is equal to half of ఇది 1, ఇది 2. This length is 1, ఇది 2 times. That means this length GD is half of the AG. That means half of AG. And that is equal to 2 into AG plus 1 AG, 3 AG. AD is equal to 3 by 2 times of AG. 3 by 2 times of AG. This is very important formula. Now length of the median AD is equal to 3 by 2 times of AG. A is one vertex. G is a centroid of a triangle. Length of the median is equal to 3 by 2 into distance between A and G or B and G or C and G. Okay. This is very important formula. This is called centroid of a triangle. Okay. Centroid divides each median in the ratio 2:1 from the vertex. Okay. And next, second one is orthocenter. Orthocenter. Orthocenter of a triangle. Orthocenter of a triangle. Now consider a triangle ABC. ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle. Now draw the perpendicular from any vertex to the opposite side. Now draw the perpendicular from vertex to the opposite side. This is called altitude through A. Altitude means perpendicular to the opposite side. Now the perpendicular drawn from vertex B to the opposite side. This is called altitude through B. Now draw the perpendicular from vertex C to the opposite side. Is altitude through C. These three altitudes are concurrent. That means intersecting at only one point. This point is called orthocenter of the triangle ABC. Orthocenter of the triangle ABC. Orthocenter is nothing but a point of intersection of the altitudes of a triangle and is denoted by O. If it is acute angle triangle, then orthocenter lies inside the triangle. That is the first point. If it is acute angle triangle, then the orthocenter lies inside the triangle. Number 2, if it is obtuse angle triangle, then orthocenter lies outside the triangle. Orthocenter lies outside the triangle. Next, third one, if it is a right angle triangle, now consider a right angle triangle. Now let ABC is a right angle triangle. Now right angle at the vertex B. This is called hypotenuse. Now right angle at the vertex B. If it is a right angle triangle, then orthocenter of this right angle triangle is the vertex at the right angle. ఇప్పుడు ఈ ట్రయాంగిల్ యొక్క ఆర్థోసెంటర్ ఏమవుతుందంటే ఓన్లీ రైట్ యాంగిల్ ఎక్కడుందో ఆ వర్టెక్స్ అవుతుంది. అంటే ఇఫ్ ద గివెన్ ట్రయాంగిల్ ఈజ్ ఎ రైట్ యాంగిల్ ట్రయాంగిల్, దెన్ ఇట్స్ ఆర్థోసెంటర్ ఈజ్ వర్టెక్స్ అట్ ది రైట్ యాంగిల్. అప్పుడు ఈ ట్రయాంగిల్ యొక్క ఆర్థోసెంటర్ ఏమవుతుందంటే బి ఇస్ ద ఆర్థోసెంటర్. ఇది ఆర్థోసెంటర్. అక్యూట్ యాంగిల్ అయితే ఇన్సైడ్, అబ్ట్యూస్ యాంగిల్ అయితే అవుట్ సైడ్, రైట్ యాంగిల్ ట్రయాంగిల్ అయితే వర్టెక్స్ అట్ ద రైట్ యాంగిల్. ఇది ఆర్థోసెంటర్ ఆఫ్ ఎ ట్రయాంగిల్. ఓకే, the next center is circumcenter. Circumcenter of a triangle. Circumcenter of a triangle. Now circumcenter of a triangle. Now consider a triangle. Consider a triangle ABC. Consider a triangle ABC. Now D is the midpoint of side BC. D is the midpoint of side BC. E is the midpoint of side AC. F is the midpoint of side AB. Now this line, consider line which is passing through midpoint of BC and perpendicular to the side BC is called, this line is called perpendicular bisector of the side BC. Perpendicular bisector means passing to the midpoint and perpendicular to that line. Perpendicular bisector of side BC. Similarly, perpendicular bisector of side AC and perpendicular to AC passing to the midpoint of AC. Similarly, perpendicular bisector of side AB. These three perpendicular bisectors are intersecting at only one point. That point is called circumcenter. Circumcenter of the triangle ABC. Circumcenter of the triangle ABC, and is denoted by S. Now, circumcenter SC is equidistant from the vertices. That means SA is equal to SB is equal to SC. Important property. Now, circumcenter is equidistant from the vertices. That means SA is equal to SB is equal to SC. Or another definition of a circumcenter is, now any circle passes through the vertices of a triangle. Any circle passes through the vertices of a triangle is called circumcircle. Now, center of this triangle is called circumcenter. Center of this triangle is called circumcenter. Now, radius of this circle is called circumradius. Circumradius denoted by capital R, SCA or SB or SC. Radius, and we know that what is the definition of radius. Radius means the distance between the center and any point on the circle. Center, any point on the circle. Center, any point on the circle. R is equal to SCA is equal to SB is equal to SC. Circumradius, circumcenter. Circumcenter is equidistant from the vertices. That means, for example, ABC is any point. ABC is any triangle. Now, P is a point, any point. If P is equidistant from the vertices, that means PA is equal to PB is equal to PC, then P is called circumcenter of the triangle ABC. That means any point which is equidistant from the vertices is called circumcenter. The distance between the circumcenter and vertex is called circumradius. Okay, if it is acute angle triangle, then circumcenter lies inside the triangle. If it is a right angle, if it is obtuse angle triangle, then circumcenter lies outside the triangle. If it is a right angle triangle, triangle ABC, right angle triangle. In the right angle triangle, orthocenter is the vertex and the right angle. This is called orthocenter. In right angle triangle, circumcenter S is the midpoint of the hypotenuse. Midpoint of the hypotenuse. If it is a right angle triangle, then its circumcenter is the midpoint of the hypotenuse. Okay, this is circumcenter. Okay. Now, for example, now this is triangle ABC, triangle ABC. Now, O is the orthocenter, not circumcenter, orthocenter of the triangle ABC. Now, ABC is a triangle, O is the orthocenter of the triangle ABC. Then each point is the orthocenter of the triangle formed by the remaining 3 points. That means, for example, here A is what? A is the orthocenter of the triangle BOC. B is what? Orthocenter of the triangle AOC. C is what? C is the orthocenter of triangle AOB. But what is O? O is the orthocenter of triangle ABC. That means if ABC is a triangle, O is the orthocenter of the triangle, then each point is the orthocenter of the triangle formed by the remaining 3 points. So, this is the centroid, circumcenter and orthocenter. Okay. Next one is in center of a triangle. 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 Now consider a triangle ABC. ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle. This is called internal angle A, internal angle B, internal angle C. ABC are internal angles of a triangle ABC. Now consider a straight line which divides this angle into two equal parts. This line is called angular bisector. Internal angular bisector of A, similarly internal angular bisector of B, similarly internal angular bisector of C are concurrent, that means intersecting at only one point. That point is called incenter of a triangle ABC. Incenter. Here incenter is equidistant from the sides. Incenter is equidistant from the sides. Now I is the incenter. Incenter of a triangle. If A is equal to x1, y1, z1, B is equal to x2, y2, z2. Now C is equal to x3, y3, z3, and the length of the side BC is equal to A, length of the side CR AC is equal to B, length of the side AB is equal to C. Then incenter of the triangle is equal to formula, that is A into x coordinate AX1, next B into x coordinate BX2, next C into x coordinate CX3 by A plus B plus C. This is x coordinate. Now y coordinate, A into y coordinate of the opposite vertex and AY1. Similarly B into y coordinate of opposite and BY2. Next to CY3 by same A plus B plus C. Similarly Z coordinate also. AZ1 plus BZ2 plus CZ3 by A plus B plus C. In center. For example, for suppose triangle ABC is a triangle, internal bisector of angle A meets the side BC at T. Internal angle bisector of side A meets the side BC at T. This is called incenter. Incenter divides each bisector. Here I is called incenter of a triangle ABC. Now here D divides the side BC. The ratio BD is to DC is equal to BD is D divides the side BC. In what ratio? The ratio is equal to, and that means D divides the side BC in the ratio BD by puna side AB is to DC by puna side AC. This is very important formula. BD is to DC. That means D divides the side BC in the ratio AB is to AC. Now length of this side is to length of this side. Okay. Now another important formula is, now incenter divides this bisector. Now AI is to ID is equal to AI is to ID is equal to AI is to ID is equal to. Now AI is to ID is, that means I divides AD in what ratio? Means ratio is equal to this side plus this side. That means AB plus AC is to BC. These two are very important formulas. Okay, this is centroid, circumcenter, orthocenter, and incenter. Okay, one more important concept is, if the given triangle is a right triangle, if the given triangle is an equilateral triangle, for suppose let ABC is an equilateral triangle, then its centroid, orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter of the triangle are coincide. That means circumcenter is equal to orthocenter is equal to centroid is equal to incenter. If it is an equilateral triangle, then all centers are coincide. Okay, this is very important formula. And one more condition is, and in a triangle, generally in a triangle, centroid, orthocenter, centroid, circumcenter are collinear. That means lies on a same line. And that means in a triangle, orthocenter, centroid, circumcenter are collinear and lies on a same line. And circumcenter divides O and S. Circumcenter divides the line joining the orthocenter and circumcenter in the ratio 2:1. This is a very important concept. సర్కంసెంటర్ ట్రయాంగిల్ లో ఆర్థో సెంటర్, సెంట్రాయిడ్, సర్కంసెంటర్, కోలినర్ అంటే సేమ్ లైన్ మీద ఉంటాయి. అందులో సెంట్రాయిడ్ అనేది ఓఎస్ ను ఆర్థో సెంటర్ సర్కంసెంటర్ 2:1 రేషియోలో డివైడ్ చేస్తుంది. అంటే మనకి ఇందులో ఆర్థో సెంటర్ సెంట్రాయిడ్ ఇస్తే సర్కంసెంటర్ కనుక్కోవచ్చు, లేదా ఆర్థో సెంటర్ సర్కంసెంటర్ ఇస్తే సెంట్రాయిడ్ కనుక్కోవచ్చు, లేదా E2 ఇస్తే ఆర్థో సెంటర్ కనుక్కోవచ్చు. దిస్ ఇస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్. ఓకే, వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫార్ములా. Okay, these are called centers of a triangle. Centers of a triangle. Now one more